Welcome back to this wonderful tutorial today. It's such a long time that I haven't posted videos in this channel. I'm so sorry. I have a lot of projects on my hand for more than 6 months, but it has not been easy mixing, doing some jobs, but I promise you guys that I'm gonna stick in this channel to be bringing you guys new updates. Okay, today I'm going to teach you guys how you can professionally record your vocals from beginning down to the end. Okay, you guys know that I love using Cubase. I love using Cubase 5, Cubase 12, and any other stuffs on Cubase. Okay, so I'll be teaching you guys how you can record your vocals, how you can add your audio tracks, and add some plugins that you will use to record your vocals. Yes, because I have such reports from a lot of colleagues, a lot of guys. They're like, oh guy, teach me how you do record your vocals. It sounds so professional. So today I have beside me more Rex. You guys, if you check my other videos, you see he's one of my students, and he brought these questions before others start bringing this question online. I was like, okay, let me guide you guys or show you guys how I do record my vocals professionally. Okay, so without wasting time, I'm gonna dive straight into the tutorial. So before I start, in case you're coming across this channel for the first time and you love music production, you love to learn how to do your mixing and mastering, you love to learn how to do your beat making and all of that concerns music production, then don't move. You are at the right channel. Okay, yeah, we train you on how you can do your music production, how you can make your beat, how you can professionally mix and master your vocals in this channel. So if you find this channel interesting and you want to stick to this family, please just make sure you subscribe down below, turn on your notifications so that you'll be the first to receive notification once I upload a new brand video, because I do post videos every Mondays and every Fridays. So without wasting time, let's go straight to tutorials we have for today. So this is our Cubase 5 right here. So I'm gonna set up a new project in this Cubase 5, and I'm gonna add my audio tracks, and I'm gonna add my group tracks. Then I'm gonna import a fresh beat that I want to record on top. Then I'm gonna add some cute plugins that's gonna help you guys do your recording in a raw, what I mean in a raw, like for you to understand what I mean, like to do your recording and achieve what you want. So right now I'm gonna set up this Cubase. Although I have teach you guys how to do this in one of my videos down below in this channel, but I'll just rush this. Rather, I'm going to just show you how you can set up a new project for some that doesn't know how to set up a new project. So what you have to do is go to your Cubase and go to your file, click on into the new project, and this is the new project. These are the recent project being done by me. So what I have to do right there is I'll go to prompt for project locations and do my continue. Then go to the where you prefer to save the tutorial or to save your project rather. Okay, so I decide to save it right here, Cubase setup. So I title this Cubase setup. Then I do my Control A, which is select all, and Control C, which is copy, and click on the folder and make another folder behind or below it rather, Cubase, and paste Cubase setup and close it and go to OK. A new phase is gonna pump out right now. Then you are not done. You do your Control Shift X, and you'll see your file name. You do your Control V, you paste the same name and save. Right now your project is automatically saved, and you can now continue to add anything you want to add and start your recording. So remember, I said I don't want to waste time. I don't really want to waste time in this tutorial, so I'm gonna go straight to teach you or show you how I do record my vocals professionally. So the first thing I do now is to first of all add my audio tracks. As for the beat or the instrumentals I want to import, I add my audio tracks, and I make sure the configurations is on stereo, not on mono. Very important that you have to make it stereo. Then this is for loading. Now this is for the beats or the instrumentals I want to use, so I have to title it the beat, or rather the beat or anything that you want to use to title yours. Okay, now this is for that. Then the second is going to be your audio track which you want to add. Okay, this is your audio track, so I'm using my mono, that is the voice, so I decide to just use like 3. So this is it right here. So you select, you have to first of all make sure you always save. You write your lead vocals, this for your lead vocals. You're preparing your vocals, remember. Then you write your chorus vocals. Then you write ad-lib. If the song is gonna involve rap, then you do your duplicate track, and once you do your duplicate track, you now add your rap vocals. You know, the purpose of you naming all this project is for you to understand, or for you to know which one you are using or you are going for. So what the next you got to do is you create another group track. You know, this is group track. It must have to be stereo configuration. So since you are recording your lead vocals, your chorus, your ad-libs, so meaning that each of those ones supposed to have a separate group. Okay, so we have like your rap vocals 1, your ad-lib 2, your chorus vocals, your backups 3, and your lead vocals 4. So meaning that you be giving like about 4 different group tracks. Okay, so you say 4 different group tracks, so it's loading. Now the same way is what you're gonna do. You now copy and identify the first group to be a lead voice, the second to be your backup chorus, the third to be your ad-lib, the last but not least to be your rap. You see what I did there? So more or less you understand what I'm doing, right? I know you guys understand. If you have any question, write it down below and tell me. I'm gonna teach you guys or answer the questions which you guys are gonna bring. So after you are done with this, you go to your save and still save the project. Then go and locate the folder where the beat or the instrumental that you want to use to record. You go locate the instrumental. So let's go find something like, okay, let's see, let's use this instrumental. So before this is the instrumentals. Okay, this instrumental. So a lot of people do drag their instrumentals and place it in Cubase just like that. Okay, but the first thing I do is I first of all analyze the beat, the instrumental beat, to check the tempo of the beat, to check the key of the beat. So it's gonna guide me whenever I'm putting my time basic effect. So what I normally do is that I make use of this visual DJ to get to know the tempo. So this is for the visual DJ. So I'm gonna drag the same beat down to the visual DJ. So as you can see, the tempo of this particular beat is 128.01. So you go back to your Cubase and impute 128.01. 128.01. 128.01 supposed to be the Q. So what you have to do is you're gonna play this beat and shift the beat to fall into the time code of the BPM. Do you understand? So I'm gonna play this beat and I'm gonna trace this beat to fall into the time code. Okay, so look and see what I'm gonna do right here. Let's play from the beginning of the beat. So watch closely, you see how I'm gonna be dragging this beat to fall into the BPM of the song. Yeah, so see, so watch and see how I'm gonna drag it. Okay, so you put your metron, which is C, and let's drag it. And already you got first to reduce this beat to understand that metron. Already, yeah, some of the beats mostly don't fall into the BPM once you put it, but some do fall into BPM. Just like this particular one, let's assume it was placed here. So let's now cue this beat into the right BPM. Okay, so let's use your control arrow, like the arrow, the right arrow that points this way, your right hand side. So you're gonna use it and be tapping it towards your right till the beat falls into the timing of the BPM. So listen. So you see that right now that it has already been placed the way it ought to be. Okay, so what you have to do is now you do your event to part. You see what I did? I go to my audio, I do my event to part. If you want to dissolve the part, you do your dissolve the part. So I'll do my event to part. Okay, then I place it on my bar and drag the other end all the way to your left. Okay, then what I normally do is that I shift this all the way to start from the 3. Okay, because this is the point whereby the metron starts we end. Okay, then let's play. So the next thing you have to do is you're gonna get the key of the song. In case you're not a good keyboardist or you don't play keyboard and you want to actually to get the key of a song, so this is the proper way to do it. You first of all go to your add instrumental tracks, find any of the plugins you use that can produce sound, and place it. Like I use Purity right here. Okay, just for me to get that tone, or rather the sound, or rather the key, for me to get a key. So you click into this box right here, then go down, play the song, and trace where the root note of this beat falls. Okay, this practice is going to help you to understand sound, the keys and sound. Okay, it's not as if you cannot get 1 or 2 softwares that can easily tell you the key of the song. But why I always like to tell you or to show you guys the easy and the hard way is for you guys to at least know the both side on how to get it. There are other softwares you can use. You can still use your Visual DJ to get the key. Okay, but this is the way I do it. On my way is I play the song, then while I trace the key from this keyboard right here. Okay, so let's play. So you see, automatically you see that the key falls on F minor. So once you got it, the next thing that's gonna come to your mind is auto tune. You know, a lot of people do love putting auto tune. If the artist that you are already working with is a type of artist that loves to add auto tune, then you go ahead to insert your auto tune. Okay, so you add. Remember, I said this F minor. So this is F minor. You change the scale to minor. Then I'm using a low male because who actually want to voice it is a male. So you can still use a soprano or alto tenor voice depending on, you know. I will teach you guys one of my tutorials how you can actually use this what's it called, this auto tune. So I normally use my retune speed or place my retune speed on 10.57. These are the very good number that I normally use on my auto tune. Okay, now there's something about this auto tune, you know, which I want to mention right here. It's very important, and these things do confuse a lot of people. Okay, which is the higher the number of retune speed, the lesser the auto tune, and the lesser the number of retune speed, the higher the auto tune. Do you understand? So if the number of the retune speed is going towards the low end, like 5, 2, 3, 4, 10, the auto tune effect will be massive. Okay, so but if the retune speed is going more above 20, 30, 50, the number of auto tune that's going to be added into the vocals will be less. So take this as at the back of your mind. So why we continue. Okay, so at this junction I have already placed my auto tune. Now before I start adding other plugins that I normally use to record, I have this advice. If it will be possible for you to maintain, then it will be a very good practice. Okay, but if you can actually maintain it because of one factor or the other, then you should make do with what works for you. So the advice I'm advising you guys is, once you want to record your songs, it's always perfect to record your vocals without adding any effect, without adding any DAW, your reverb, your delay, your auto tune, and all of that. It's always best to record in a raw voice. The essence of you recording in a raw voice is, once you record a vocals that sounds good raw without adding effects, and all the songs sounds good, the backups and all of that works good and perfect, then that means that the song generally is gonna sound good when you add auto tune. Do you understand what I mean? So, but a couple of producers, including me, at some point in time, I always want to add effects so that the artist will vibe, will like the output and all of that. Most artists don't really want to record and they sound the same way, raw and all of that. But it's okay. It's okay if the artist don't understand that principle. But if it does, or if she does, then you should just make do with that. I don't know whether you understand me more, Rex. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is that recording without effect helps to get you the right setup. When you make mistakes, you're gonna get the right setup. Okay, so let's assume you want to record these vocals right now, and you have set up these. These are just the primary way you set up the stops or your vocals. Remember, we have already assigned these group tracks, but we have already placed these group tracks, but we have not assigned it into the group tracks. So for you to assign into the group tracks, you go to your stereo out and go to your group and add lead vocals, and go to your backup chorus and add it, your ad libs if there should be, your rap vocals if there should be. So automatically you have added. So what you have to be doing is, if you want like about 3 lead tracks or lead vocal tracks, okay, you have to now do the double click and duplicate the tracks just the way I just did right here. So that is how you'll be doing it. Okay, so now let's just record these tracks, you know. Let's sing anything that comes to our mind, and let's see how it's gonna fit in without adding any effect. Do you understand? So this is a freestyle I want to do. I'm not a singer actually, but you know, I just want to do some harmonies, or I want to just sing something that comes to my mind for you guys to see how it's gonna sound without adding effects, and how it's gonna sound when I add my effect. Okay, so let's I forgot to remove my metron, so let me remove my metron. So let's don't mind me. Okay, let me just record it for you guys to see. Okay, so let's go again. Let's go to the recording section. Let's record the melody for you guys to see how it's gonna sound. So this is just I don't want to waste much time. Don't mind my vocals, but if you think that I did good in that, drop your comment and tell me what you think about this. Okay, I'm not a singer actually, but I'm just a producer. So let's play and listen to how it sounds with this auto tune right here. You see what happened? That the beat swallowed the vocals because no compressor, no EQ yet, but we're gonna come back to that. Okay, so let's just play with just the vocals. So this is how it sounds. Do you understand? So this is just the way you can actually do your recording, your other stuffs like that before you start adding your compressor. I use my compressor, you know, your EQ and all of that. So this is just the way you can actually record your vocals. I don't know if you have any question, Morex, concerning this. I know the question you can ask might relate to our listeners. Okay, so if you ask question, I wanted to bring it up. Okay, so what question do you have so far? Okay, I don't actually want to make this video so long, but what he's asking is, he doesn't understand how I was able to add these group tracks. Okay, now, but I'm gonna rush this, okay, for the sake of people that might not understand that particular section. Okay, so what I did was I added my audio track on mono. I named the audio track. I added group track. Then I now go to here and change, or rather link the audio track, the lead audio track, I link it into the group track. The same way I did in my backup. I link it, your adlib, the same way I link it.
I understand all that, but what's the work of that group like?
Yeah, the work of the okay, Morris is asking the function of the group track. Okay, now the essence of you grouping it is just like distinguishing that this is the lead and this is the backup, because at times you might decide to add more reverb on the backup more than the lead. So if you didn't group the lead vocals and you add the same reverb on the lead, rather, you add the same reverb on the backup, you notice that the lead and the backup will have the same high amount of reverb and it doesn't suit well. Okay, so the essence of grouping is that for you actually to give a good treatment to each particular track, at times some of the rap vocals, they don't add auto-tune, but some of the lead vocals, they add auto-tune. Do you understand? So at times people will want you to add auto-tune or some kind of effect in their own group, while the other ones will tell you don't add auto-tune. So it's just like you being in the classroom and the lecturer or the auntie says, okay, all the boys, all the girls come this side, all the girls come this side. Now in the boys section, they'll say all the tall ones go this side, all the small ones come this side. They are trying to group the tall from the lesser one. They are trying to group the male from the female, so that if there should be any dispatch or anything they want to offer or to give them, they can easily say, this is for the male that are tall, this is for the male that are short, this is for the females. If you gather all of them together and you want to give them something, you discover that they'll be crashing, they'll be fighting each other. So the essence of you grouping your track is to avoid what we call distortion. Everyone will have his or own features. He'll be doing his own function in the song, while the other one will be doing his own function in the song without any conflict. So that is the essence of grouping. So in case you still have other questions to drop for our viewers, please write down on the comment section, ask any question. If you have any topic that are not finding that you find difficult to understand, or you want me to teach in this channel, just write me and tell me this is a topic that has been challenging you. Then I'm gonna bring the topic, I'm gonna bring the video right away in this channel. Okay, so in case you are new in this channel and this is the first time you're joining us and you're seeing this video, please kindly consider subscribing. Click the subscription button, click the notification bell, so you'll be the first to receive notification once we upload a new brand video. Remember, I still remain your humble producer, Jakabit Jackson. This is the music production guide. Still blessed and see you next time. Peace.